No! Oh gosh. Oh, I peeked. Oh no! Suika! Hey guys, how's it going? It is your boy, Big Blue Drew 97 here, coming at you with another live reaction to Dr. Stone, Manga Chapter 179. If I remember correctly, yes it is. And if you're wondering why do I have my phone with me right now, well, because I will be reading and doing my live reaction to the manga chapters on my phone instead of on my computer, because unfortunately Shonen Jump is going through maintenance. So, probably should have done this earlier, but it's fine. Can't change the past. And speaking of the past, tying into the future of what's going to go on in this chapter, most likely what's going to happen is they're possibly going to begin building the gondola, or beginning to build the belt to carry them across the mountain. Cannot say for 100% certainty because I haven't read the chapter, but that's just what I'm thinking about. They either will complete it this chapter or complete the next chapter. Maybe. I don't know. All I know is whatever happens in this chapter, we have to wait 14 days for the next chapter to come out. So hopefully this is going to be a good chapter. And for those who are watching this video for the first time, hi. My name is Big Blue Drew 97. If you haven't subscribed, you should probably do that, as well as leave a like and comment down below if you want to see more live reactions of me reading Dr. Stone, or maybe other manga. Ooh, maybe I can make another series while I'm reading this. Maybe, kind of. I don't know. It depends. But hopefully you enjoyed this video, and let's get started with the actual live reaction. Starting off where we have Stanley apparently going for the crew. Stanley and his people are in hot pursuit. This is their last chance, but before their plane shows up, we gotta craft a ropeway, gondola, same difference, to cross these mountains. That's how we're gonna win this race, right? Okay, so yeah, Taiju is just trying to inspire everyone, and everyone is like just looking over, just like, Gin is like, of course that only applies if the rainforest Rulite lies on the other side. And Chelsea's like, you can bet it does! As we get Dr. Stone and Kohaku, where the chapter is Z equals 179, bonds on the high wire. Oh, I wonder what's gonna happen this chapter. Maybe they actually build. Oh gosh, whoa! Oh, okay. So we see Kohaku, and Gin says, "Totally nuts, ne," because she basically uses the scale in the rubber tire to ricochet her across the valley to the other side. And honestly, that's insane, but that's Kohaku. And Kohaku's like, haha, don't go forgetting how every day for years I hauled hot springs water for Rui across the mountains back home. I could make this entire climb without any trouble. I mean, yeah, I'm not surprised. I mean, yeah, it makes sense for Kohaku to be the one to do this, but still, gosh. It's just crazy. But sadly, I can't carry everyone and the motorcycle. So what's the next move? Okay, I see what's going to happen. Kohaku's probably going to be the linchpin in getting this gondola, this railway active. Or Ukyo is going to... Oh, I see what they're going to do. Ukyo fires off an arrow with a string, and Kohaku catches it with her tire shield. And you have Luna saying, a ropeway with that dinky string? Now that's just a guide to send the real wire across. I'm pretty sure that's most like, oh, that's Ukyo. Okay, so yeah, they're going to fire across to help send the wire across. And Gin is surprised, and it's like, we're in Roundte? We're in a Robote? Wait, god damn it, Gin, with all your tays. Dear Kohaku didn't take a cell phone, so how can she possibly relay instructions? The enemy plane is flying our way, so we wouldn't want them to be eavesdropping anyway. Besides, this toy string can act as a landline. Landline? Oh, I just realized landline. Oh, can you hear me, lioness? Not a lioness! Oh yeah, because you got like the strings, and I think how this kind of works is that with like the strings in a tin can, basically the vibrations of our voice, it's not like actually just air that makes the noise, it's the vibrations of our vocal cords that actually do it. And when we send out those vibrations into the can or whatever we're talking into, it vibrates on the string and like redoes the vibrations on the other side, which is kind of like how our voices work. At least that's kind of like the general idea I have on it. I don't quote me on this, that's just me thinking after like reading this and just trying to understand like how that works. And I think that's how that works, so cool. And then he says, phone by string? Oh, like when we were kids. Low-tech solutions can be handy. Yeah. Oh, wow. They did that quick. Okay, so she uses a spoke. And, wow, yeah, they automatically create a ropeway. Huh. That wasn't that hard or fast. So, yeah, most likely. I didn't think that was going to be that long. So yeah, they create the ropeway, and then you have Resweet. He's like, the pulleys slide along the stretched cable, huh? What a simple mechanism. Like when they use aerial wires to transport materials for forestry. Yep, only danger is the weight limit. Okay, yeah, the only I know what a weight limit is, so I have to deal with that for a while. And I'm gonna actually pause it here. And I'm back. And now we have Taiju's like, leave it to the power team. With me, Kohaku, and Tsukasa up there, we can haul up 100 kilo loads, no sweat. We've got engines and tires. Leave the heavy lifting to the machines. Yeah, like, don't be an idiot, Taiju. Senku's like, don't be an idiot, Taiju. Senku's like, I'm more worried about the cable holding it together. Wire made of carbon and steel, light yet sturdy, truly elegant, but what's the max load that our Kingdom of Science ropeway can bear? Roughly speaking, the limit's about 160 kilograms. Oh, also, Zeno makes a reference here as well, talking about like how like it's elegant, but it still has like a limit to it. Chrome. We can break down the equipment and carry it piecemeal? Piecemeal? Piecemeal. Piecemeal. Oh gosh, that's the word. English! Sure, we can make the trips in parts. We just need to figure out the optimal pairs based on body weight. Ah. Wahahaha! Good thing we weighed ourselves already. Paris. There's more than just the numbers to consider. There's also the time. The real issue is Xena. Oh yeah, the real issue is Xena. Oh gosh, I think I understand what this is. Like, this is weird. I know I'm supposed to be reacting, but I need to say this. It's weird. It's like the gondola idea, or like that one like gondola like thinking problem where you have like a wolf, a sheep, and a person, and it's like you have to like carry them across, but you can't like leave the sheep alone with the wolf or he'll eat it. And like there's like a certain way of doing it, and that's kind of like what this is. You can't leave Zeno on his own. So probably like what I'm predicting right now is probably what's going to happen is that Zeno is going to be ferried back and forth multiple times this way to like keep an eye on him, possibly, or just keep Tsukasa on one side because he's like the heavy hitter. But like I said, they have to deal with weight. So yeah, I'm just going to continue reading. That's good. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, okay, yeah, they bring it up. Say we don't put any thought into this, and in the end, Zeno and Suika are the last ones left down below. And we see an image of Zeno running away, and it's like, haha, this reminds me of the old river crossing brain teaser. Yeah, this is what I was referring to. Yeah, with Ukyo brings this up. Yeah, like, ooh, I promise you, I didn't read ahead of it. That's just something that I thought of. So yeah, I looked at the situation immediately, like, oh, it reminds me of this situation. And so he explains it. You're a traveler who needs to cross a river, but the boat can only carry you plus one piece of cargo. And you have 3 things with you. If you leave the fox and the chicken alone, the fox will chow down on the chicken. If the chicken is left to its own devices, the chicken's looking at the corn feast. So how can you cross the river without losing anything? This is a famous puzzle, never heard of it. Try solving it just for fun. Yeah. I mean, if you want to solve it, the traveler brings the chicken over, goes back, takes the fox over. It's like leave the chicken on the side, comes back for the fox, brings the fox over to where the chicken is, take the chicken, put it on the boat, bring it over, place the chicken on the side, take the corn, bring the corn over, go back and get the chicken. Like I said, it's gonna be a back and forth thing. Yeah, ooh, big brain. I mean, sure, I'm pretty sure y'all could have solved it within the same time, but I mean, like, I'm not smooth brain. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, you have Gawk is like the biggest cause of concern would be pairing Hyoga and Zeno. Ooh, yeah. Let's not forget, Hyoga killed Tsukasa in the name of his ideals. He can't be too sure what he's thinking right now. If he and Zeno get a chance to chat alone, haha, I don't want to assume the worst, but they could either team up together, or he could kill him, but I think more or less teaming up is exactly. I believe that deep down, we're much like Zeno. Why not join and build a kingdom of chosen ones? The two of us could flee together and rendezvous with Stanley's crew. Oh gosh, yeah, that makes so much sense. Yeah. Chelsea's like, hang on, you're breaking my brain over here. Did she just say that Hyoga killed Tsukasa? That's just, yes. Aren't you people supposed to be friends? What kind of freaky relationship is that? Gene is like, I suppose that would sound bizarre to you, dear Chelsea. Well, if you may as well fill you in on the tangled web all of us here have woven. And oh gosh, it explains everything. Oh gosh, this is, okay, this is fun. And Chelsea just looks at this situation, and I just think of, like, yeah, this seems about right. Yeah, Hyoga killed Tsukasa. Tsukasa tried to kill Senku. Senku killed Tsukasa. Taiju and Senku are best friends. Kohaku loves Suika. Yeah, that seems about right. Yeah, that seems about right. Zeno killed Senku. Yeah. Then you have Chrome and Kaseki that are just with the crafting team. Ukyo's on his own. Then you have Nami Corpse, which is like, Risui is on his own with Francois, and then you have Carlos and Max who are loving Luna. Luna is in love with Senku. You come to the realization that Senku is like a crucial part of this entire just map of just killing and love, and only good thing is that Taiju is his lifelong friend. That's the only good thing that's really going on with Senku. Is like, yeah, I got my lifelong bud. People love me, people hate me, people try to kill me. What are you to do? And Chelsea's just reacted. This is just crazy. And it's like, well, yeah, you lay it out, all out. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, anyway, the real problem is Zeno, right? Coming from Chrome. Whoever rides with him has to make sure he's hogtied. So unless it's someone from the battle team, we're in for a bad time. We're pushing the limit in either case, since the weight capacity is only 160 kilograms. Ooh. So Taiju and Zeno would be 164. Then you have Tsukasa and Zeno, which would be 168. I could always jump back down there. We're not reenacting that river crossing puzzle. Jeez. Oh, looks like Zeno and Hyoga can ride together. That solves the problem. All we have to do is get Zeno and Hyoga to ride together. And I'm like, Taiji, that's the problem here. In this situation, oh gosh, I'm trying to think. In this situation, what would Taiju and Zeno be? Would Zeno be the fox, or would Taiju be the fox? I think they would both be the fox, and they would try to work together and kill the human and the chicken. Yeah, I think that's how that would work. And then even Chrome brings it up. Except that's the riskiest, baddest pairing of all. Not a problem. don't sweat the details, especially since we're on a tight schedule. Creak, creak. Oh, we get a big double page spread. Not double page. Yeah, okay, so yeah, they're riding together. And they reach the other side. And they're all happy. Gondola is all having a good fun. Everyone's going all across together. No! Oh gosh. Oh, I peeked. Oh no! Suika! Oh gosh. Kohaku, catch Suika. Catch our sweet girl. Catch her before. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. She cuts the rope, one of the ropes, throws it at Suika, uses the katana to catch her. Oh gosh, that was okay. That was nearly Enbei. Bad Bay. It's bad. But as always, Kohaku leaps into action and saves the day. It was a total accident, but how in this moment, at the top end of this ropeway, there's no one who could fight back if need be. Oh no. Oh no, Hyoga. If he wanted to, Hyoga could betray us at no risk to himself. I can't fight while holding Suika, and even I wouldn't survive a fall into this chasm. As we get Hyoga and Kohaku facing down each other. Oh god! Oh wow, wow. Okay, he actually helps her. I'm gonna move that mic a little bit further away so I don't peek. Oh my gosh, I did. Okay, that's weird. Everyone is like relieved, and even Chelsea's like, "Good boy, Hyoga. Consider me a Hyoga fan." Oh, she's gonna be a fanboy over Hyoga. That friendship web was all split into chunks, but you all sure do get along for a bunch of former enemies. How funsies! And Tiger's like, it's true. We've been through so much already. The origin of the mess isn't far now, and our kingdom of science is united as one team. Tsukasa and Senku have arrived on the other side as we see the plane is on its way. All that's left is to cross the mountain, eep, and hopefully that massive natural barrier will be waiting for us. Oh no. We see Chelsea and Senku. Leon, I'm afraid to turn the page. I'm afraid. Yes! Finally our chance to leave them in our tracks. The Amazon rainforest. We made it. This is our win. Oh, thank gosh. As the chapter ends. Oh gosh. Oh, that's okay. The look on their faces terrified me a little bit, but okay, it's great. It's great. So it's the end of the chapter. You know what? This is actually a really good chapter for a 2-week break because there's no huge cliffhanger, so that we'll be waiting on. They've gotten to the rainforest, so most likely they're going to escape from Stanley and his crew. And I thought this was very interesting. I think this is probably something different. There's something in the chapter that's very different because for the most part with Dr. Stone, we focus more on the building aspect, getting the materials, trying to figure out how something works, and then once we make it, then it's done. They figured out how to get the gondola / ropeway a few pages in, which is very interesting. And the crux of this chapter is problem solving, which I'm not a math person, but I do love puzzles. I do love these thought concepts, these thought puzzles, these thinking puzzles. I find those interesting, and the fact that they're able to incorporate it into the situation, it shows that there is importance to these thought puzzles, and they can play important roles in real life things. And I just find that so interesting. I find that so cool, and that they figured out a way to do it. And yeah, it's a little bit contrived that Kohaku and Suika fail, but it shows that even with Hyoga, even though he doesn't necessarily like them and has differing ideas, he's still willing to help them because of everything that they've gone through. And just think about it, what they've gone through. They've literally fought each other. They've almost killed each other. Hyoga may have been taken prisoner, but he still sort of helped when they had to go on that island and fight off the people with the Medusa. Even when he was on the ship, he was helping to fight. So it shows that and let's be clear, they've known each other not just a year. It's been 2 or 3 years, and that they've known each other, and that they've been in these situations. So it shows that it's not just like the situations that they've been in, but like how much time has passed since like they first met. So I think it finds it very interesting and shows like, yeah, they hate each other, but they are still like not willing to like kill each other or like let each other die even in these like stressful situations because of everything that they've been through. So I find that very interesting that we get more of that in this chapter. Like I said, just the thinking puzzles was also cool. The art is always amazing, and the comedy was always on point in this chapter. And I really liked like just explaining to Chelsea like all the relationships and how they all interact with each other. I also found that very funny as well. Overall, I really like the chapter. It's a very good way to end this like year off with, just with them having the success of reaching the Amazon. They're one step closer to finding the location of where the Medusa fell in the first place, and I can't wait to do another reaction to this in 2 weeks. So hopefully you enjoyed this. This was the review portion. I'm pretty much done. There's still not like a whole lot to really talk about when it comes to Dr. Stone and reviewing. That's why I do these live reactions, so you can get my reactions to them. I just really like how much science and how much thinking is put into just a shonen, because this is a shonen manga. It's not like One Piece. It's not like My Hero. It's not like Jujutsu Kaisen. It's not like Dark Black Clover. It's not action shonen. It's like shonen that makes you think. And it's like, oh yeah. And when you like figure out something that you know, like it gives you this like form of happiness. Like, oh, I get this. I know where this is going. It's an adventure really. It's very cool, and I like it. And I like doing these reactions to it and showing off a little bit of brain power while I do it. So hopefully you enjoyed this reaction. Hopefully you enjoyed this chapter of Dr. Stone. What do you think is going to happen next chapter? I think obviously they're going to go to the Amazon with their motorcycles and hopefully escape from Stanley, and we could potentially see where the Medusa came from, which that's going to be cool. So unfortunately I'm going to have to leave. Hopefully you enjoyed this reaction. Hopefully you enjoyed everything that I did. If you did, leave a like down below. Leave a comment on what you thought of this chapter. Do all of that cool jazz, and hopefully I'll be able to catch you in my next video. Goodbye!